What's good on YouTube? It's your boy King2 Forex, and I'm back with another motherfucking video, man. If there's something you should not take away from me, is drinking monsters. This is like the first monster of the year, honestly, but whatever. In this video, man, I just wanted to talk about you need to build a foundation. If you don't have a foundation, you're gonna fucking fall. You're gonna build your house out of paper, and when you start to collect the wood to build your bedroom, so to speak, the wood is gonna collapse under or over the paper because you didn't take the time to build a proper foundation. You didn't take the time to properly understand market structure. You didn't take the time to properly implement your risk management. You didn't take the time to properly learn how to place, where to place your stop loss, or where to take profit, whatever it be. You didn't have the balls to take the time to do that, and that's why most traders fail. That's why I failed in the first couple years of me trading, because I didn't take the time to build a foundation like I am now. I'm not saying that I'm a good trader. I'm not. I'm not yet. But I'm finally understanding that I have to take the time to build my understanding of the markets and ICT, and taking the time to watch his YouTube videos and truly take notes and understand. The first time I watched his videos, I wasn't taking notes. I was just watching them because I wanted to see something new. I wanted to learn something, right? And I did learn something, and it's becoming my main strategy now, but I didn't truly learn it. I didn't truly take the time out to really understand what he's talking about. And now I am. And now I'm seeing the market, and I can identify the things he identifies. Such and such. I want to give a little anecdote. So yesterday I was at jiu-jitsu, my first time taking a jiu-jitsu class, and you know what? The coach, he told me at the end of the session, he told me that, oh, you're pretty flexible for a beginner. You're pretty flexible, or you're pretty you understand how to do rolls or whatever, how to land on your side, or you know, when you do back falls and shit. He was telling me that, and I realized that, yo, for a good 4, 5, 6 years of my life, when I was younger, I was doing Taekwondo the entire time. And I'm so grateful that I have that foundation, you feel me? I have that foundation of, I know how to throw a kick. Obviously I can't kick as good as I used to, but I know how to throw a kick, I know how to throw a punch. I know how to do back falls, you feel me? I know how to roll, or at least I'm starting to learn how to roll again. But you feel me? You understand the gist of it. I'm building this foundation. I built the foundation of the basics of martial arts, right? And now I'm trying to expand my knowledge and get into jiu-jitsu. But that's besides the point. The point is, you need a foundation. You need to build this foundation, or else you will fail. You will fail. If you don't have, if your ego is too large for you to understand that you need to go over the basics over and over and over and over and over and over and over until you unconsciously regurgitate that shit. Regurgitate, I mean, until you get to that point, you will not be successful. You need a foundation. You need to do this shit over and fucking over again. If you don't have a good foundation, bro, you're gonna end up like 90% of traders. That's just the truth. And you don't want to end up the 90% of traders, because you're obviously watching this right now. You don't want to end up like those people. You want to be successful in this shit. Well, you have to put in the time and the work, because the time and the work isn't gonna put itself in. You have to put that shit in. You have to make a conscious decision that, okay, this is what I want to do for the rest of my life. I really found this shit, and I really want to do it for the rest of my life. Let me build a proper foundation. Let me understand the markets in the most basic way before I start getting into these bigger concepts and blah blah blah, whatever you're learning, right? If you're trying to get into e-commerce, you have to learn how to market. You have to learn how to sell shit online first before you start really selling shit. You have to understand how to do market research on the product you're selling or you're trying to sell. But you get the point. The foundation is that. That is the foundation. And until you don't have a proper foundation, every time you get to the top, every time you start to feel some momentum and you're going up and you feel like you're going up, but you don't have the proper foundation, you're gonna fucking crash. You're gonna crash. Most people, they just want to do this. What you have to do, what 90%, what the 10% have to do, the person watching this video, me, the person speaking this, what I have to do is I have to go to the side for a very long time. I have to go through the sides like a pyramid. Build the floor, build the floor, build the floor, build the floor. Years, maybe not years. It takes some people shorter time than others, obviously. As you can see, these fucking 19-year-old traders making hundreds of thousands on payouts and shit. That's where I want to be at. But you know what? They built the foundation. Building, brick by brick. And then until you get to this point where your foundation is solid, where you feel like, okay, I understand the basics, I implement the basics, let me expand my knowledge. This is when you start going up. This is when you start building up. For right now, bro, you have to build sideways. Then you build up. You feel me? So I hope you took something away from this video. And if you didn't hear a single word I said, take this with you. Don't drink Monster. And until next time, peace out, boy.